Welcome guys, this will be the new series on my channel. I know I didn't finish the career, but it was so dry and boring that I didn't saw any point of recording this going forward, and I just finished it. And I done a couple of other events, and I managed to help with leveling up the clan also in order to, or crew we'll call it, to level 50. And today's episode will be a treat. We'll check, is it actually worth spending all of that time in order to unlock D1, the only Ferrari FXX. Then we'll go and purchase it now. I didn't have it yet. Then this might be interesting thing to do. We'll actually cover all of the cars in this series. I'll be buying every single car in this game, modded, and we'll see how they feel, how they drive, and are they frankly quite useful, or it's waste of time, or all of these cars will be exactly the same as the processors. Then we'll start with this car. As you can see, I still have quite a few cars to unlock, and within a week or so I will unlock all of them. It's just so boring to collect all of the collectibles. I done, I think, 3 or 4 sectors at the moment. But today's car, which we will be looking at, will be this Ferrari FXX K Evo from 2018. This is just a beauty, isn't it? Look at this, guys. It's such a beauty. Okay, then without further ado, we'll buy it. We'll have a quick round the block in it. We'll see what this car have to offer as a stock car. Then we'll have a quick go. We'll go on the track. Why not? Because what we wish to do, we wish to just see how this car handles as a stock car and what we can do with it in order to upgrade it and hopefully improve it slightly over the stock version of this car. Then 180, not too shabby, handles really well. We're keeping around 170, 185, then that's not too bad. 195. Now we'll slow down a bit of nitros. But this car actually handles really well. I really like this, how this car handles. It's very grippy for a stock car. I know it's rated 365 or something like that. Okay, then we know what we're working with as a stock version of the car. Then let's go and check what modifications can we make to it. I don't think, even if there is option of changing engines, I don't think I'll be doing this, because the whole point of this car is that massive beautiful engine. Then I don't see point of doing any type of modifications to this. Then we'll keep the stock engine. I think this will be anyway the best engine and only engine I would expect. But we'll find this out in a moment. Then we'll go to the performance. As I thought, it's only one engine. You can buy this engine for 728,000. Then okay, we have all parts as ultimate. We don't have turbo though. And on this car, I would see probably the dual turbo. I think dual turbo will be the way forward. Actually, I should have one in stock, do I? Or maybe not. Then we'll buy dual turbo for it, and this way it's 400 plus and it's maxed out. It's completely maxed out. In customizations, I so much don't want to do this, but I wish to see what people been doing in terms of wraps. I don't think I will be changing this one because this car should stay, although this looks stunning. No, that's actually ridiculous. That's actually really nice. I like creativity here. this looks amazing and I could go with this wrap actually. No, that's actually stupid. Police version, fine. This looks interesting, although I would... It's beautiful, isn't it? With this chameleon paint, it's just something else. Beautiful. I love the work what people put into those. Okay, that's too flashy for me. This looks right, I suppose. Okay. Then people made some really nice changes to it. I like this in white actually. Very much so, I like this in white. But we need to keep it in red, because this is how this car actually came from factory. Then we saw one which was really nice. I think it was this one, wasn't it? Although I don't like this edge splash German thingy on the back. No. This one, this is first one, Italian flag up front. You know what, guys? We'll keep it stuff. Maybe we'll actually do something ourselves, to be perfectly honest. We'll go to edit, we'll go with paint. We definitely wish to keep a red paint on it, but finish, what we will wish as a finish, no, definitely not, definitely not. A bit of flake maybe? Matte carbon, I would see this in carbon, to be honest. We'll choose carbon. But in terms of color coding of this carbon, I would change it a bit. I know I said it would be good to keep it in red, but I don't know, guys. I think we'll go with proper carbon. Pro. Yep, I would like this in red, maybe. Thank you. I don't think I can do much with this. Because we chosen black carbon. This would explain a lot. We wish a carbon. Okay, but I would really like more red. Oh, something like that I think would work for us. Gloss, satin, or matte. You know what? We'll go with matte. Color shift. We don't want color shift on this one, but we would like to change the color slightly. Maybe not like that, but no, we definitely wish it to be like so. Okay, then we have the color sorted, then that's actually good improvement. Then now we don't want any decals from obvious reasons. It's a Ferrari, we cannot have a decals on Ferrari, come on. This would be ridiculous, especially on this car. Stance, actually it's sitting low as is. Cambers, I like them slightly to the side for some unknown reason. Exhaust. We would like probably a bit of bellow here. Overrun. Maybe something like that. And resonance. We will keep on the middle, I think. This should work for us. Then, now, what we can do with body. I definitely don't want to change rims on this car. I wish to keep them as they are. We'll just change the background. We'll use this one. Why not? Frame. I need to use this one because I love this catchphrase. And text. we'll do that. Like on all of my cars. Okay, then we have this sorted, and we can only change rims and we can tint the windows, which I don't want to do, to be perfectly honest with you guys. We'll keep it that way, and we'll take it for a spin. We'll go for a race, and we will see. Oh, actually no, we didn't we didn't finish upgrading it, have we? Obviously we didn't check suspension yet, we just looked at the engine because I'm a big wally and I forgot to do that. Then very quickly we'll go back and we'll have a look at other upgrades for suspension, gearbox and so on. Obviously nitro, we wish to have one big bottle of nitros. Suspension, of course we wish a track suspension on this one. How we could actually work other way. Brakes, we have best ones. Tires, obviously we wish a track tires on this. What else? We have clutch. We can have better gearbox actually. No, this is the maximum of the gearbox. Then we definitely need a track differ on it. This should give us a bit more upgradability. Repair kit. And we'll go with damage reduction. I think I like this this part. Then we'll take it for a spin. Now we'll go for a race. We'll go back to circuit race first, and we'll see how this car will behave on the circuit. And after that, we'll take one race, like a speed trial, maybe not speed trial, but one of the last races which been used in this game as a final event. Then we'll go and do that. Actually, we'll go this way because I would like to do a photo for our video as well. We'll use this opportunity to do that. We'll do that. Put this car here. Okay, photo mode. And what we wish to do, we wish to do some great photo of this car as our logo for the YouTube video. And we're going to the race and see how this car will manage, and is it actually any good? Actually, before we'll go to the race, I would wish to tune it as well. Sensitivity, we wish a bit lower, and we wish more downforce, but we'll do that. Traction control off, can be off. That's fine. Okay, and we'll see how this car will stack up against other opponents. It's 400 plus race, then should be fun. I'm not going online at the moment. We'll play offline only in this one. If you would prefer to see this in online racing, just let me know and I will change the form how I'll make them, and we'll do online races instead. Maybe this will be more competitive that way, but I thought for Showdown of the cars it's better not to mess with online, because obviously it's not something what you can repeat in terms of tests, how the cars stack up, because obviously it's depending who will join the race on that moment. Okay, at the moment I messed up and we are second. Okay, we are first, but 200 miles per hour, first decent corner. This car actually handles stupidly well. I have Hurricane, which I love to drive, and I've been doing most of events in it, but this car handles like dream. Maybe it's not as fast as Hurricane, I don't think it is, on this circuit, but he does corner like nothing else I played in this game. Okay, we'll use nitros. But this car actually handles 220 miles per hour and it does not wish to give in. It's just stunning how this car drives. I think this will be my new favorite car. I'm not sure about Porsche because I didn't actually use it yet. Apparently it's the most OP car in the game. And I think we'll check Porsche in the next race, next video. And we'll see how it stack up against this beautiful Ferrari. Okay, we're overtaking again our opponents, which is amazing for the car as a showdown. 500 yards to the end, and quite comfortably we won this race. Then we'll do one more race, quite speed trial type of race. We'll see how this car will stack up against that, and we'll call it a day, I think, with the testing of this car. But definitely it's worth a grind looking at how this car, it's actually cornering 137. That's actually stupidly good. Okay, and next one we wish to go for one of those races, but this one is 320. 320. I think one of them will be higher than that. 300. 330 for 60k. We'll go for this one, why not? Can we actually fast travel there? Or that's not an option? I don't think you can actually fast travel to those. No, you cannot. Okay, then we're going for that race and we'll see how this will work out for us. We'll just cut through this area. How to get out from here easily. Where is exit? Oh, here's exit. Okay, awesome. I got slightly lost here. Okay, and we found the exit from it. Okay, come on. This beautiful Ferrari. It's such a nice car. It's just amazing. Okay, I didn't wish to hit that. Okay, we're going to the next event. We'll do two just to see, but it's just silly how this car grips. Oi, 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 oi. Oi, 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 that didn't work out. Okay. Okay, back on the track. Many races here, but we wish the top one will bring us 55k anyway. Okay, go to the race. In this carbon, this car looks so good. I really adore how this car looks like. Then we're going to the race. This is a proper race. It's not silly American style circuit race. On the NASCAR style, we have a proper cornering high speed race in here. Can we win this easily, or this will be a struggle, or this car, because it's not as fast as most of the cars, but this car's advantage is cornering. It's how this car handles all of the bends and corners. Look at this, guys. I don't really need to try hard to corner. We're doing 200 miles per hour and this car corners like a dream. And I'm not sure what else I can say about this car. If you're looking for a very good cornering car, this is definitely an option for you. I love Hurricane because I thought that car actually gripped really well. But in comparison to this, Hurricane does not handle at all. This car is actually ridiculously good with cornering. Look, I don't even need to brake for any corners up to this moment. That obviously in here we'll need to brake slightly, because otherwise maybe I actually overdone the downforce slightly, because without handbrake I cannot turn now over a certain angle. But look at this, this car is just ridiculously fast over any type of corners and bends. Then I definitely recommend a grind if you love cornering. Maybe it's not as fast as other cars on the straight lines. It's not slow in any way, obviously doing 120 easily. 130, will we hit 130? Not quite. but 120 is good enough in my opinion. But with this cornering, if you combine those two, you know, you cannot go wrong. The moment that you are not master of the straight line and you learn and master how to corner, then this will be prime choice for you. Look, we left our opponents for over a mile behind already, and we are just about halfway through the race. That's just ridiculous. And mind you, this is you know, quite good race to show. Although probably I should be testing this on 400 plus rated race, not 360 I believe this race is, because this is not the true representation. But this will show you the difference what this car make in this game. You know, it's not broken car, it's not the fastest, it does not have every stat the best, but definitely cornering is the strong point of this red horse. Then let me know what you think about this car. In my opinion, this might be my new choice for online racing, just because it does corner brilliantly. It's not as fast probably on straight line as Porsche or Hurricane, but this cornering, I just adore how this car actually corners, and this definitely sounds like my choice of the car for any type of future online sessions, just for giggles and fun. And on other words, you know, this is not the car what every single player will have, because a lot of people don't want to put time into grinding the crew. Okay, then we won this race very comfortably. What time we got here? 3:20, 3:90. I could squeeze much better time. I made quite a few mistakes here, but regardless of that, I really enjoyed this car and this showdown. Yes, this race was rated 330, and it's the end of the episode, guys. As you can see, it's actually written end. Then thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this, and catch you next time. Take care.